Hello, welcome into the Lone Wolf Tarot. I'm the Lone Wolf, and this is a general timeless read for you, okay? With that being said, there's a card that flipped over. With that being said, basically, we're just doing a timeless reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest type shiz, okay? Anyway, we have Bully. We have Bully in reverse, but where is the other card? It's literally in here, bro. I'm so tired. Oh, there it goes. So we have Bully and Nightmare coming out. Bully's in reverse, but Nightmare is upright, so it doesn't make any sense. Maybe we shouldn't take this. Alright. So, anyways, we have embarrassment and bully, gossip, and all that stuff, unwillingness, but it's in reverse. So, basically, maybe you're not embarrassed. Maybe you're stepping out of a place where you're willing to do stuff before you weren't, before you potentially were. Um, Fearful or worried about what people would say about you. I feel like with fate coming out, it's more or less like maybe you're more or less saying it's not coincidental and that it's actually you taking control of your life, being willing to do whatever you want to do and make shit happen type of thing. Maybe before you were somebody who also very much believed in coincidences and like all that type of stuff, and you're now you're worried about basically making plans and you know maybe you could get into stocks as well just because of the energy, but it's giving like you're somebody who believes now like I'm making a life for myself. It's like, okay, someone who finally came to the realization that you actually have to put in work behind becoming like a celebrity, becoming known, becoming strong, creating your reality. Like no matter what it is, whether it's being someone big and whatever, if it's being someone who's just able to provide for their family in a small way, it doesn't matter. The thing is, before you were just believing that signs and synchronicities would bring you to it instead of putting in actual action, like develop plans and being strategic with the way that you live your life. Like before, it was like, oh, I'm gonna be a superstar, or supermodel, right? And you just like post pictures on Instagram, and then like every now and then you stop posting pictures, and then like you come back and do it. It's like now you're consistently being the person who show up regardless if like you show up. That's basically what this is giving. Like you're showing up. Okay, whoever this is for is someone who decided to now finally show up. Like this is your story. This is like where you start. This is where you do believe in coincidences and stuff. Like you do know that's like a thing. You do know that's like something that you can depend on, but at the same time, planning is what's important. Putting out the work, putting out the like yeah, you had an awakening. You quit sitting around. You quit like just hoping for the best. Maybe you never were like this. You know what I'm trying to say? You persisted. Yeah, you persisted. You kept going type of thing. You kept moving. You kept making actions. You took risks. Okay, we have this at the bottom deck. You took risk. Okay, you made an awakened decision that like, all right, I have to put in some type of effort and energy. Okay, so what are we talking about this for? What's going on with this individual? Or like what's happening because so good news in reverse. Okay, so it's not a surprise to you. That's low key what it's giving. Like it's not a surprise to you. You know it's coming. Like it's good news because like I always say this to people. Oh look, Nightmare kind of came out, but I don't know. Maybe you're scared. Maybe you're scared of it actually happening. Okay, so it's giving like with the good news card. Good news. The card is good news. It's not like just because it's in reverse, it's bad news. You know what I'm trying to say? So or maybe people perceive it that way. I'm not taking it that way for this reading because it's giving like this is not a surprise to you. This is nothing new. Like you put in the work, you persisted, you worked hard, you maintained this endeavor. Okay, you the one who said I'm gonna keep pushing, I'm gonna keep going. I know exactly what I'm doing when I do this. Like it's like you because with strategy coming out, it's predicting as well. Like it's not just fortune telling energy. It's like I know that if I show up, even if it takes me 10 years, if I show up every day, you know, or if I go every year to the New Year's ball drop and I don't know how that works, but like I pay the ticket to get into the like inner circle where they have the cameras. Eventually, one of these years, I'm gonna be on the camera. Like if that's just the goal. Just give you an example. One year, you're gonna finally, if you do it every year for the rest of your life until you get on that camera, you're gonna get in the camera. Like that's just what it is. You're putting yourself in the situation. You're making actions. You're paying for it. You're doing whatever the heck you know. You're persisting. You're doing it even if you didn't get it this year, you're gonna keep going after it until you get it type shit. You're gonna get it. Like that's literally how I feel at least. It's inevitable type thing. Like, like that's the end of this cycle type shit. Like, like so it's like there could be a message of the fact that your old life is ending, okay, and that you're changing, that you're evolving potentially as well. And it's like it's giving miracle, but it's not a miracle to like it's maybe not a miracle to you because it's like it's still a miracle regardless type shit the way I'm reading the card, but it's like not a miracle to you because it was like more or less like a conversation that you had potentially with the divine or potentially with yourself kind of thing. Okay, like you were like, I'm gonna make this happen regardless. I'm gonna pay for the advertisements. I'm gonna like that's exactly what it's giving. Like it's low key giving like it's not a miracle because if it, I mean it is a miracle, right? Because God is still the Most High. You feel me? But it's giving like this is why I'm saying that. It's like let's say you sat there and Shark Tanked and go into Shark Tank and you had a very good thing wherever you kept applying for Shark Tank and finally you got on um the show and it's like you were already putting in the work, making the money come in. You know what I'm trying to say? The idea worked. Everything was perfect, flawless type of thing. So it makes sense why you would get a good investment from Shark Tank type of energy. But it's giving like if you don't get like if you went on Shark Tank and they didn't take your idea and you still made money off of it, that's like the miracle aspect from somebody else who's watching. But it's like you put in the work, you know that this is like basically gonna happen type of thing. Like you're gonna keep going, keep challenging the narrative, and keep like moving strategically towards it because it's inevitable type of thing. Like it's going to happen. Like like it's like you maybe you watch plenty of people coming up, plenty of people of building, plenty of people of like talking or whatever, and like you finally realize that that's their strategy, that's their method, that's the move. Like like the never giving up energy, like that's and loving yourself potentially as well could be a thing. But anyways, giving like yeah, like saying I deserve it, I'm worthy of it, I'm going after it type of thing. So like this is basically you just saying like I'm making this happen. Okay, so it's not a surprise to you. It's nothing new to you. This is like basically what you're manifesting. You're manifesting it. Okay, you're coming to it from a standpoint of like so maybe you have evidence that you're going to be able to like interact with this, that you're going to get to be in a luxurious life. Maybe you've seen it happen before. Maybe like in the past something changed and that it was like the sign or the confirmation for you kind of thing that like what you're doing is working. So you believe in the universe communicating with you that you're on the right path and giving you like signs of synchronicity in that way. But you do believe that you're supposed to be putting in work and actually being strategical and smart about it and like logical in your approach and very persistent and stuff to where it's like you're not discrediting the universe's ability to give you things and like the God's ability to bless people and stuff and make miracles happen. It's not like you're doing that, but like you're coming from a very logical point of view. It's like I'm putting in the work and the universe is just basically saying like yeah, you're getting closer to it. Not saying like yeah, I'm giving you a miracle because it's like if I'm putting in the work, it's not really a gift, It's more or less like it's a earned development in my life. Yeah, because, like, let's be real, very logical energy. Let's be real, right? Like, when you look at Iggy Azalea, when you look at, like, that girl got on a plane, 16 in the middle of Miami, like, she put in the work. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, she took risks that people did not. She knew what she needed to do to give her what she deserved. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, she knew what she was living was not worthy of her life. Why am I saying Iggy Azalea? Just because of the no money, no family, 16 in the middle of Miami keeps playing over and over and over and over again. So it's like, in my head, so it's like, yeah, logically, this makes sense that I'm getting this. Duh! I deserve this. This is what I put in the work for. This is what I manifested for myself. This was hard. You feel me? Like I sat there. You may have even gotten bullied in the past, but you're like, you know what? No one's talking about me now. Because I'm making it work. I know my worth. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm doing the work. I'm never quitting. I'm gonna keep going, and that's why I'm getting this beautiful. Yeah, it's on schedule. We got schedule coming out. It's on schedule type shit. Like you feel me? Like, duh. That's what I'm doing. Okay, I see you. Okay, okay. People could be believing you're doing magic. You could be doing magic, perhaps as well. You could be a material girl. No, I don't know why I'm thinking that, but like you could be someone who does magic, and maybe people are like, oh yeah, nah. Maybe you have some type of mystery about yourself that gives off manifest like magic because of like the shit you're going after this shit. So it's like, oh, this girl must be lucky. Oh, this whatever, whatever. Anyways, even if it is luck, right? Even if you feel like yeah, because like let's be real, you could be somebody who has luck on your side as well. Like maybe that's the part of why it's working, but it's like you just want to reiterate so much. That's like I'm doing this. The universe is confirming to me. You know, maybe because I'm also manifesting, and I'm putting myself on a frequency to where I start to run into people that it seems faded, but it's like I'm running on my level up vibes, and I'm meeting people who are in my level of vibes. So it seems faded because, we're both aligning. You know what I mean? We're both working. We're both doing it. So it's like you just want to like this is magical what you're doing type of thing, but you just want to be like it's me too. Like that's what it's giving. Like I'm doing it. Please give me my credit where credit's due. You feel me? Like that's what it's giving. But it's like aren't we doing magic? Let's see. With the magic card coming out as well. Maybe this is like the magic of life. Maybe you found out the magic spell, the magic secret, the magic like whatever it is that life is basically what you're like life is the magic. So maybe like maybe life is the magic. Maybe you felt the magic of life when you gave birth to somebody. If you're a mother or if you're a father and you saw the beauties and magics of life, that it motivated you to be like, you know what, I'm taking the reins. I'm more willing now. Okay, maybe the magic of love and like and kids and stuff also contributed. I don't know exactly why we have sweetheart coming out to clarify magic unless it's about like you are purely authentically magic. You feel me? Like from birth, you were born out of pure love. Maybe your family really loved you, and maybe your mom and dad really loved each other so much that they created a byproduct of pure love that like you move around with loving yourself, and that's your magic as well. Potentially, maybe it started from birth and started from the bottom. Now we here type A energy. Okay. One can be significant. Seven, five, five. Okay. All that jazz. Six can be significant as well and all that jazz. Every time I say that, that's what I'm singing. Like there's a song I don't know, but anyway, I don't know what it's called. All I remember is that part. But anyway, closing energy, closing energy. All right, with the I kind of like keep looking at sweetheart, but I don't want to talk about nothing else. So maybe you're manifesting a love of your life as well, type of thing, or maybe that's the magic part. Maybe like you just get randomly love randomly just like oh hey yeah you're working so hard and focusing on yourself and you're like not so like low-key is also giving like you're so focused on not no surprises. Maybe you don't want any surprises and like maybe love is surprising you. But with aid coming out for closing messages, maybe there's some help that's coming along the way. Maybe someone's gonna be kind to you. Maybe you um maybe like yeah maybe you my baby's crying. Maybe someone's loving or gonna be loving on you. Why is he crying? Okay, can you please put the stick down and play with your toys out there? Let's not play with a big, big stick, okay? That's kind of scary. That's scary. Yeah, to see my babies running around with a big, 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 big stick. Am I too scary, y'all? Am I too? Am I too scary? Anyways, idea came out already. I don't know if you saw it. So maybe like you're being stubborn. Low key is giving like you're being stubborn to I'm not gonna lie, someone helping you. And I feel like it's in a romantic sense. Maybe you're a very logical person and you don't really believe in like magic, maybe some type of magical love is gonna come into your life, and like you could be maybe being stubborn to it only because stubborn is here, but also like this person is trying to help you or love on you or something, and you don't want it. Maybe I don't know what's going on now. It took a twist, but like with this help, someone maybe gonna help you with an idea, maybe help you with your vision, maybe help you in general, some type of way. But I'm still stuck on sweetheart, so it's like a little bit like, and I did vocalize that there's potentially a surprise coming in just because we do have the good news, even if it's in reverse. Like it's like maybe you're not focusing on surprises, you're focusing on what you can get done. I don't know. But it took a turn and I'm gonna close it out. So with that being said, I really hope everything works out for you, okay? And I love you and good job. Bye.